Hello, welcome for today's lesson on science. We are still looking at the minerals and the environment. And from the previous lessons, we had discussed about minerals, and we looked at how minerals are formed in various ways. One being magmatic deposit, and then followed by hydrothermal deposits. We also had mechanical accumulation, beach placers, and placer deposits, among others. Today, we are going to look at how minerals occur. And there are various ways in which minerals could occur. First of all, we have learned that minerals are found in rocks. And at the same time, minerals have different characteristics, somehow relatively away from the rocks. Therefore, in all these, minerals occur in beds and layers. For example, we have iron, gypsum, potash, salt, sodium, and other minerals. They are basically found in sedimentary rocks. We will be able to look at the sedimentary rocks in the next lesson. But now, we are looking at how minerals occur. There are various ways in which minerals occur. One of the ways in which minerals occur is veins and lodes. Minerals occur in veins and lodes, and specifically we are going to look at most of the minerals that occur in vein and lodes. They are found in igneous and metamorphic rocks. The smaller occurrence in smaller quantities of mineral is called veins. This one is a smaller occurrence in small quantity. Those minerals that occur in smaller quantities, we refer to them as veins, while those minerals that occur in large quantities, the minerals that occurs in large quantities, we refer to them as lodes. The minerals that occur in large quantities, we refer to them as lodes. All these occurrences are the process of minerals. You will find that sometimes minerals may occur in smaller quantities and also in large quantities, depending on the value of the mineral. We'll be able to look at some of the minerals that do occur in this manner, in veins and lodes. Those minerals include examples of these minerals we have tin. Tin is one of the minerals that occur in this manner. We also have copper. Copper is a mineral that may occur also in veins and lodes, but basically it is found in large quantities where they are mined. We also have zinc and lead, among other minerals. These are some of the examples of the minerals that we can find them occurring in veins and lodes. Let's move on to look at another occurrence of the mineral. The second occurrence of the mineral is that the minerals can occur in beddings, in bedding planes. There are some of the minerals that occur in beds and layers. And basically, those minerals that occur in beds, or we also refer to them as layers, we could be able to look at them. Such minerals that are found in layers Now we will go on in sedimentary rocks. Remember in the previous lessons, as we were extrapolating on sedimentary rocks, we learned that these are the types of minerals that occur when the sediments are laid down in strata or layers. They are laid down in strata or layers so that under the process of lithification and compaction, they'll be able to be formed, and in that occurrence, we'll find some of those minerals that have been deposited by accumulation, and their concentration are highly found in the strata, Their concentration is found in strata. The other name of layer is also referred to as strata. And when they are many, they are called stratum. Therefore, there are some of the minerals that occur in this manner. When we'll be able to look at the various types of sedimentary rocks, we'll be able to give more of these examples. But examples include here iron. The examples include iron. We also have gypsum. There's a mineral called iron. We have gypsum, and we have the sodium salt. The sodium salts are also occurring in this manner, and majorly most of these rocks, most of these types of minerals, they are formed or they are found in sedimentary rocks. Let's move on and look at the other type of occurrence of the mineral. The third occurrence of the mineral, we'll find that there are some minerals that occur in the process of decomposition. The minerals that occur in the process of decompositions, these are, they are found on the surface rocks where there is a removal of soluble constituents of materials, leaving behind residual mass of withered materials that may contain some ores. I've said that in the process of decomposition, it involves where there is a surface rocks and the removal of the soluble constituent, leaving a residual materials of a mass of a withered rocks that may contain some of the ores, and some ores are found also in strata, such as the ores of bauxite. The ores of bauxite, and an ore is a mixture of two or more minerals. They are found in one clump that we call it an ore. I'm giving an example of a bauxite. Bauxite composed of aluminium and other minerals when they are purified, and this is some of the minerals that are formed in the process of decomposition. These minerals may be formed in this manner. These minerals may be formed in this way. Therefore, we have the process of decomposition. The fourth part, or the fourth process on which minerals may occur involves alluvial deposit. Alluvial deposit. It involves alluvial deposits. Alluvial deposits. There are some minerals, when they occur, they occur as alluvial deposits. Remember, in the previous lesson, we had looked at the formation of minerals, specifically on the placer deposit. There are some minerals when they are eroded down. When they are eroded, for example, they are carried out, they are carried away by water and then down into the streams. Downstream, they are carried down downstream, and then because they do not have an ability to be corroded by either water or the soil or whatever chemical that is there, they will remain in their natural state and they will be deposited as placer deposits. These are the kinds of the minerals that cannot be easily worn out, or they cannot be eroded in whichever circumstances. And such examples of these rocks, or these minerals, examples of these minerals that do occur in placer deposits as alluvial deposits, they include, we have gold. I hope you can remember the gold. There's another one that is referred to as silver. We have silver. We also have tin and platinum. These are the examples of those minerals that can occur in form of alluvial deposits. They include silver, we have gold, tin, and platinum. These are some of the occurrences of the minerals. In the earlier lessons, we could also be able to find the hardness of the minerals. After looking on the occurrence of minerals, therefore, we are able to take them to the scale. That is the Mohs scale of hardness. Let's look at the Mohs scale of hardness. Just to emphasize on the characteristic of minerals, we have to place some minerals on their scale so that we are able to know different kinds of minerals with their different characteristics specifically. Mohs scale of hardness was created in 1882 by a geologist and a mineralogist referred to as Frederick Moore. He was referred to as Frederick Moore. He's the one who discovered the scale, and therefore the scale was named after him. After looking into various minerals, this scale was used to measure the hardness and the surface of the stone. His scale was used to measure the hardness, and surface of the rocks. And most of the time, at that time, it was referred to as the stones before we could also identify them as rocks. Therefore, Mohs scale was used as a reference point to know the minerals, and he came up with a 10-tier table in identifying minerals which can be scratched depending on their different degree of hardness. And we learned that there are some minerals that have a higher degree of hardness, and while others have lower degree of hardness, That means there are some rocks that have, there are some rocks, in them they contain minerals that are very much harder, while other minerals are very much softer compared to others. Therefore, the tire table that Moore discovered looked, he based on the 10 minerals which were able to be identified and placed in their different position. And these minerals, I will highlight them in this manner. We have diamond, then we have this mineral, it's called corundum. Then we had topaz, then followed by quartz, and then orthoclase, and then apatite, and then fluorite, calcite, gypsum, and talc. In his table, he made the following progress. Diamond, he placed it on tire, that is tire 10, and then corundum is 9, topaz is 8, quartz is 7, orthoclase is 6, apatite is 5, fluorite is 4, calcite is 3, then gypsum is 2, then talc is 1. We'll be able to look at this table in this manner because there is an increasing hardness. The hardness increases as you rise up. Basing on this table, this is referred to as the tire table, where the name of the mineral was identified on this column. And then this is the number of tire. That is the number of times a mineral is hard placed on the scale of hardness. We'll find that diamond is 10 times harder than any other mineral, while corundum is 9 times, that is 9 tire on the table. Topaz is 8, quartz is 7, orthoclase has 6, and then apatite has 5 times on the hardness of their degree of hardness. And then fluorite is 4, and then calcite has 3. We also have other 2 minerals that have 2 and 1. We have other 2 minerals that have got 2 and 1. Let me just project them here. We have gypsum. Gypsum is on tire 2, and then we have talc is on tire 1, basing on the Moore scale of hardness. And remember, the degree of hardness, it increases as you begin from diamond, while it reduces when you go down to the scale. Therefore, the degree of hardness reduces as you go down. Therefore, the bottommost minerals on the tire scale is talc, which is very soft, and also compared to gypsum. Talc is more softer than the gypsum. Therefore, their degree of hardness is that they are very soft compared to diamond. Then after diamond, we have corundum, then we have topaz, we have quartz, following autoclase, and then followed by apatite, and then followed by fluorite and calcite, then gypsum and talc. This is the degree of hardness of minerals basing on Mohs scale. Remember, we had said that different minerals have got different degree of hardness. Some minerals are very soft, while others are very hard. Now, for example, diamond is the hardest mineral ever known in the world. So far, there's no any other mineral, and because of its hardness from the rocks where it is obtained, therefore it gives its significance, use, and its value even in our environments today. That is much more about the Mohs scale of hardness. We'll move on to look at different uses of the minerals. Let's look at some uses of the minerals. Having looked at the various formation of minerals and how they occur, also looking into its characteristics, we are able now to identify some of the minerals and their uses. Actually, minerals have numerous or innumerable number of uses ever in the world. Because when a mineral has been found in a particular country, for example, gold or diamond, therefore the whole machinery of the country will be concentrated on that particular area for the purpose of exploration, because diamond or gold is more valuable in the world market. Therefore, it can assist the country after exploitation or exploration of such minerals to have foreign exchange, and thus it may be useful in improving the economy of a particular country where those minerals are found. Just like any other metal, we had learned that in the other lesson we looked at there are various three types of minerals. I mean, we have non-metallic minerals. I want just to remind you, the non-metallic minerals, and then we have the metallic minerals, and then we have the energy minerals. As we had looked non-metallic minerals, we may place here diamond and sulfur. While metallic minerals, we can bring in a mineral like aluminium. We can also have zinc, and iron is a metallic mineral. While energy minerals, these can include coal or petroleum. Therefore, having these three types of minerals, or three types of minerals, that is non-metallic minerals, metallic minerals, and energy minerals, we'll be able to find various uses basing on either if they are non-metallic or metallic, or they are energy or fuel minerals. As minerals in their natural state as they occur, they are used, or some of them are found to create alloys. Some of them are found to make alloys that create the batteries. These alloys are very much significant in making batteries for the storage of the grid power. For the storage of the grid power, you will find that an alloy of the mineral, which is sometimes silvery in nature, they are used to manufacture or to make batteries, which are used to store the grid power. If you have a portable electronic gadget, you will use a portable battery. That one is used to store some form of energy which can serve you in various purposes. And such battery, you can find them in the cell phones. You'll find them in a portable spotlight. Those batteries are used in them. We have a mineral like barium is commonly used in X-ray. Barium mineral is used in X-ray in various places or in X-ray technology. Also, it can be used to produce what you call the fireworks. Can be used to produce fireworks. Can also be used to make rubber and the glass making. The glass making hardwares. When we go in some of the hardwares, you will find that there are industries specialized in making glass. Those glass are obtained from barium, a mixture that is a mineral called barium, and therefore having numerous uses, therefore it places barium as a valuable mineral known on the world. We also have bauxite. As I had mentioned earlier, bauxite ore comprises of aluminium and steel. You learn that as a mineral of aluminium, it is used in making various aluminium utensils. Let's look even in the cutleries and the kitchenwares. You'll be able to find some various materials, including the cooking pans that are made up of aluminium. Some of them are made of steel because aluminium has an element of conducting heat at a faster rate when you come on the scale of conductivity. That make it to be used in various areas, especially in making, that is the kitchen cutleries, because it has a mixture of steel and aluminium that makes the minerals to be suitable. And even some of the minerals can be used to manufacture the vessels that moves on water and even the planes. Remember, an aeroplane is it flies or moves in the space. Its body, it's made up of aluminium because it is also very light, so that it cannot be too heavy also as it moves in the space. Those are some various uses of aluminium. You can also think of other uses where aluminium is used. We also have other minerals like copper. We have a mineral like copper. Copper is a mineral that is used in making currency. If you have some coins, most of those coins they are made of copper because of its value and its usefulness. They can also be used in making jewelries. There are some jewelries made up of copper, such as bangles and earrings. We have bangles, and then we have the earrings and even the necklaces. They are made up of a mineral called copper. Another use of copper, you will learn that copper is also used in plumbing. Copper is used in plumbing, and in plumbing you will find that it is used in making the lines that are used to conduct or transfer electricity. Therefore, they are used in electrical conductivity, conductivity. If you want to tap electricity in your house, you will be able to find some of the lines of electricity moving in various countries. For example, in Africa, we have electric conductivity coming from South Africa and also being supplied in various countries. We also have Uganda. They are made up of copper. Therefore, these are the copper wires. We have copper wires that can serve in the purpose of electrical conductivity, that is transferring electric energy from the manufacturing source to the industries where it could be used to serve the industrial purposes of electricity. That is much more uses of copper. We have been able to look at copper has various uses, such as it manufacture currency, the jewelries such as bangles, earrings and necklaces, and it's also used in plumbing. Therefore, in plumbing industry, it makes up the copper wire or the lines that are used to transfer electrical energy in their conductivity series, and that is much more uses of the copper. Let's move on and look another use of a mineral. There's a mineral that is called also gold. What are the uses of gold? You are able to remember gold can also be used in making the jewelries, for example. Yeah, gold is used in making some jewelry. There are also some bangles and earrings that are made up of gold. And because of its density, gold has a higher density. It's also used in manufacturing of some high density materials that are used in constructions of some special elements that require special materials that are made up of gold. Although it is very rare to find gold being everywhere because of its value, it is a rare mineral that is found on earth. Therefore, many countries, there are very few countries that have access of gold. For example, in Africa, we only have South Africa. That is where the basic gold is found, and it is South Africa is the world leading producer of gold, and therefore it supplies gold in various countries. And therefore, when gold is also mined in the process, it is useful in improving the economy of a country. Therefore, economically, it adds value to a country because many people will be employed in the mining sites of gold, and therefore improving their living standard as we understand in economic world. But there are various uses of gold in various areas. Let's look on mica. There's a mineral that is called mica. Mica is a mineral that is sparkled on many rocks. It is a sparkling minerals that is found on almost many rocks, sparkling mineral on rocks. It is the one that gives a mineral the shiny elements, and also because it is shiny, because of that it is used to refurbish and to refine some surfaces, especially it can use to make some surface to be very shiny. If you want a given surface to look sparkling or very shiny, you go on the mineral elements that are made up of mica. And it also make some of those surfaces to be very shiny and also to be very smooth. Therefore, it requires a technology from mining, that is mica, to improve the shiny surfaces and make them very much smoother as you move on. We also have, along the way, we have a mineral that is called quartz. Quartz is used in making scientific instruments. Quartz is a mineral that is used in making scientific instruments, and most of the scientific instruments such as telescope. We also have watches. We also have glasses. All the instruments that are made up of glasses, their element materials or their mineral material is obtained from also quartz. We have watch, we have telescope, and even the instrument that doctors use. For example, the stethoscope is used in determining the heartbeat of an individual. It is made up of the quartz, and also quartz can be used in semiconductor. We have the semiconductor silicon. This is an element. Silicon is a mixture of quartz, and because of that, it gives it a semiconducting element where, for example, where all electronic gadgets that require some short nodules of conducting, or they are manufactured from quartz. Therefore, especially the silicon chip can be used in this ability of conducting some of the currents all through. We also have other uses of mineral. We have a mineral called diamond. Diamond. Remember, diamond is the strongest mineral, or sometimes it is also found in a rock. In the rock where the diamond is found, that rock becomes more strong. And because of its strength, diamond is used to manufacture some drilling objects. The drilling objects because of its hardness. It is only diamond that is made up, that makes the drilling objects that are able to drill other rocks. For example, in hydrology, when you are trying to drill a well, you want to drill a well, it can be a well of water, or for example, you are drilling to get some oil, another mineral such as oil. You will use diamond manufactured objects that are very strong to drill other rocks and penetrate deeper into the water table, so that you can tap that water for other uses. Remember, these mineral, some of these water or oil is found underground, and because of the crustal, or because of the mantle, you remember, sometimes it covers around 3,824 kilometers thick. That is now deep. If you remember that one, a human being cannot drill water alone without an assistance of drilling objects. Therefore, they will go for the drilling objects which are made up of diamond, so that they can drill deeper into the ground, either to get oil or water. And that is the major uses of diamond, among others. Then also diamond is used as a precious stone. Because of its value, it can also be used in making the jewelries. But the basic use is making in the drilling objects and even the precious stone, manufacturing of the jewelries. Diamond can also be used in making the jewelries. Diamond can also be used in making the jewelries. Now, I would like us to look at this question as we move on. Like us to move to look at this question as you move on. This is just for the purpose of brainstorming ourselves. Look at this question. You name the layer of the earth. Name the layer of the earth. Name the layer of the earth that is closer to the surface of the earth. That is closer to the surface of the earth. This question requires you to look at that layer that is closer to the earth's surface. This question is testing us on the structure of the earth. I hope you are able to remember the structure of the earth. The layer that is closer to the earth's surface is referred as to the mantle. The layer of the earth that is closer to the surface of the earth is referred to as mantle. Now, because this question comes from the structure of the earth, therefore you will be able also to list down the other two layers of the structure of the earth. Let's look at another question. You identify the two parts of the lithosphere. Identify two parts of the lithosphere. Identify two parts of the lithosphere. This one, you'll have to do it, and then you'll give us the feedback. Last question. which is the hardest? Which is the hardest mineral? Which is the hardest mineral on Mohs scale? You identify the hardest mineral on Mohs scale. You identify the hardest mineral on the Mohs scale. When you look here on the Mohs scale, on the tire table, where the minerals are placed according to their degree of hardness. Therefore, on tier 10, we will have a mineral that is referred to as diamond. A mineral that is referred to as diamond. Therefore, diamond is the hardest mineral on Mohs scale as you look into it. I would like us also to preview parts of the minerals in which they occur, and then we will have been winding up these lessons on mineral. Allow me to add one or two more questions for the purpose of understanding. Name process. Name the processes on which minerals occur. And then lastly, we will have to look at identify various uses of the following mineral. Identify various uses of the following minerals. The minerals here that we are looking at is vanadium, also have to look at uranium, we have titanium, look also at the use of the zinc, and then this mineral called sulfur. Identify the various uses of the following mineral, and these minerals are vanadium, uranium, titanium, zinc, and sulfur. Just to wind up, let us look at the various processes on which minerals are occurring. And here you'll quickly look at the veins and lodes. The veins, and we have also lodes. That is the process over which we looked at. And then some minerals, they occur in bedding planes. Remember, it is in bedding planes. We also have decomposition. Minerals occur in the process of decomposition. And also alluvial deposit. Therefore, I will give you this as we have identified it. Explain how they occur in this manner, how they occur in veins and lodes, bedding planes, decomposition, and alluvial deposit. As we looked into that, you'll be able now to identify the various uses. After that, the various uses of these minerals such as vanadium, uranium, titanium, zinc, and sulfur. I would like to give us this time so that you are able to respond on these questions, and therefore we'll proceed in the next lesson. Have a good day.